So I get a little bit of the best of both worlds. I've spent most of my career in either the academy or the church or both. And today I get to be the senior pastor at Nampa College Church. And I also am the scholar in residence for the School of Theology at NNU, which is a fancy way to say I get to teach about 5 classes a year. I love pastoring. There's nothing more fun for me than getting to be part of a community, shaping it theologically, getting to be the unique people in the world called the church, and getting to live in a community and do that with a group of people is just delightful. But I also love the academic side of things, preparing people for ministry, getting a chance to be a blessing in their lives, getting to teach on a regular basis and shape the next generation of ministers and Christians in the world. It's pretty exciting stuff. I think what NNU gave to me was a place that was small enough that I had opportunities in all sorts of areas, but with encouragement and blessing to fail sometimes, but to be picked up when that happened, but also to be celebrated when those things were successes, and had people who saw signs of what could happen in my life and not only blessed that, but encouraged that to move forward. Some of that was peer group, but a lot of that was faculty and staff who were sources of encouragement and blessing. I didn't realize it at the time, how 30 years later, how many friendships, not just with students, but with faculty and administration and that sort of sense of stable community that is part of NNU, how much that would play into my life, and how much the church connection, denominational connection even, would be such a source of blessing and family for the next 30 years. I still think there is something that is so transformative about getting to spend those first few years in transition from late adolescence into adulthood in a community that gives you enough freedom to explore what God is doing in your life and who you want to be, but does that in a context of care and direction and love in order to pick you up when you fall, but also to celebrate when you're taking steps that you ought to be taking. And so I hope that we'll always be committed to being that unique core community where students can come and live and laugh and love and discover what God wants them to be. I can't imagine the reach that NNU has had in this valley and across the world. They are an institution that is preparing people to be sent out to do good in the world and give God glory for the good that is done.